Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping is a satirical look at the music industry, and this stars Andy Samberg and the two other members of the Lonely Island group. The three of them formed a band when they were younger, and they got really popular, and then Andy Samberg started to become really more famous than the other two. And he kind of took off and did his own thing, similar to other musicians in the early 2000s like Justin Timberlake leaving NSYNC, Beyonce leaving Destiny's Child. We've all seen it before, and he leaves his group and he becomes really more famous, and he starts to decline after his latest album. And this is like a documentary of his life and releasing his new album and going on tour and just poking fun at a lot of different things musicians do nowadays. And this movie is more interesting than a lot of these musicians' lives now. This movie was hilarious non-stop. It is a very short movie at 1 hour and 26 minutes, I believe, but this movie had me busting up laughing throughout. This is probably the movie I have laughed the hardest at this whole entire year. I personally love the Lonely Island group. I loved their music ever since they released I'm on a Boat. All their albums, all their songs are really hilarious. They're really pointless, but still they're really funny and very catchy. And they have a lot of those songs in here. Songs that just made me bust up laughing. Those are probably the best parts of this movie, is the songs throughout, the ones with like Pink or Michael Bolton. And the points in the movie that made it shine. And throughout, the jokes are really hilarious. Looking at Andy Samberg's life in this movie, it's really funny. He lives a crazy life because he's really famous and has all this money. He does a bunch of all these crazy things, and he surrounds himself with not the best people in the world, and they're really funny too. And I think everybody that was involved in this movie, a lot of people, they added something special to the movie. The third act, unfortunately, does fall apart a little. That's when he kind of realizes things about his career, and those scenes become uninteresting, and the energy in the first two acts are really high, especially when he's making his music videos, he's on tour with his friends. The energy is just crazy, and then the third act, the energy just dies a little bit. And overall, I did laugh a lot. I thought it was a very smart movie with poking fun at people's lives and the lifestyle they have and the music industry in general. Songs are great. Andy Samberg interactions with the cameos and the other members of Lonely Island were really great as well. So we'll go ahead and give Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping a B+. This is Just Watch Movies with his review of Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping, which reminds me of the Justin Bieber movie, Never Say Never. This is Just Watch Movies. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Just Watch Movies for more current reviews, and you stay classy, YouTube.